and gentlemen, that lady over there, thank you. There is a popular belief, wrong as most popular beliefs are, that we have only one mother. Recent scientific research has proved, beyond that doubt, that we have at least two mothers. The one and only, which we call the uterine mother or mum, and the other mother or Jewish mother. Please bear in mind that to be a Jewish mother, you must be more than simply Jewish and more than simply a mother. The paradox is that to be an authentic Jewish mother, you do not need to be either Jewish or a mother. You could well be a French coiffeur, an Italian capo di mafia, or a puma rugby player. It all depends on what you do and say, and obviously how you do or say it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to study the basic techniques which will allow you, no matter your age, sex or creed, to become a proficient Jewish mother. We shall start at the very beginning, which is the Jewish mother, her philosophy. Let's see how she reacts to bad news.
Mama! My pet, what has happened?
They've hit me hard.
Who have done this to you?
The police, they mistook me for a dangerous criminal and they have beaten me up.
How lucky you are. It would have been worse if you had been the criminal himself. Count your blessings.
Mama! Remember the Coca-Cola promotion? I won the car! Mama, brand new car. I opened the bottle and there was the famous letter L. We won a car, Mom! A car! Woo! A car!
And that gets you so happy. As if the car were to run on air. Who's going to pay for the gas? And for the gas? And for the insurance? You know what it will cost me to pay for your hospital after your terrible accident. I'm living in the street.
This basic philosophy has four main points. A, the deep sigh technique. No. It is somewhat shorter, as though you were controlling yourself. Try, don't be shy. A little more feeling at the end. That's it. Next point is B, corporal expression. Shoulders slightly bent forward, half profile, looking right. Right hand grasping firmly your left wrist. Left hand has a linen handkerchief wrapped around your index finger for future operation. Now let's try the different techniques combined. Deep sigh. Tears at level 1. Tears at level 2. Restrained tears. Deep hiccups. Deep hiccups. Now we are ready for point C, the effective manipulation of guilt.
I bought my son 2 sweaters. I told him how expensive they were and the many hours of hard work they had cost me. Well, when I saw him wearing one, I cried, "What? Didn't you like the other?"
The Jewish mother and her son are not easily parted, as the son soon realizes.
Oh.
Anything wrong, Mom?
Me? No. Nothing, my pet.
Mom, tell me what's the matter.
Nothing's wrong with me. What could possibly be wrong? Carry on. Go out tonight. I'll simply stay.
As you wish, I'll be home early. Bye, Mom.
Go. Don't you worry. Go out with your friends and have a good time. I'll simply stay here, waiting for you here, alone, in my chair, till you return.
Stay up waiting for me till I return. Get yourself to bed, so when I come back, we will...
A good mother must make endless sacrifices for her son. Doesn't matter how weak and old I may be. You go and have fun. You have fun. Oh, just in case, Leave the number of the fire brigade close at
The
hand.
fire brigade? What for?
What for? The plumber was here the other day and said that the water heater was faulty. It could blow up any minute.
Well, I don't know, Mom. The number is in the blue book by the phone. Is my tie okay, Mommy?
Oh, you look so smart, just like your father did. Remember, you have not been to the cemetery this month.
But, Mom, Dad has been dead for 5 years now. I can't go every single month. I've got other things to do. I'd better hurry up before it's getting late. Bye, Mom.
Yes, honey, your father always had time for you, remember? Remember when you and he had my lemon tea together?
I do, Mother, but my friends...
They remember that fathers do?
No, their fathers are alive. I must go now.
Of course, the fathers do not have to work as hard as yours to pay for your education. Remember, you must take me to Sarah's on Monday.
To Sarah's?
Yes, my cousin. You're seeing your friends so much lately, you seem to forget that we do have a family. The son is a doctor. I wish him to examine me. I've been feeling a pain here in my chest and in my left arm like a cramp at times. But it's getting late. Go.
You're not feeling well, I'll stay, Mother.
Oh no, the weak and old should never get in the way of the young.
It's damn late. The boys will kill me, Bum. Bye.
Jacob! What time will you be back?
Around 6, I guess, Mother.
Well, I'll be waiting for you here with some nice hot lemon tea.
I want no tea. I want you to go to bed and sleep.
Remember when you were a small boy? You used to come up to me and say, Mommy, could you make me some nice lemon tea before going to bed?
Now what's the matter with you?
I was thinking, when I'm dead and cold, who's going to get you your lemon tea?
Mom,
Yes?
where are the cups?
A wise saying goes, punish your child every day. If you don't know why, he surely knows. The Jewish mother has likely adapted it to.
Make sure your son hears you sigh every day. If you don't know what he has done for you to suffer like that, don't you worry, he surely knows.
Thus we reach the last basic technique. D, the technique of perpetual suffering. This is based on the basic facial suffering rictus. Observe the eyes, half closed, holding back the tears, the quivering lips, trying to restrain words of woe, the congested nose, the head slanting to the right, lacking the energy to continue, and this is vital, the basic suffering voice.
It is really nothing. You go out and enjoy yourself.
Please, utter silence, no detail to be lost. Notice a quiver when she starts, a slight tremor, and the voice dying off. Again, please.
Oh no, it's really nothing. You go and enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Practicing these phrases several times a day, copying the suffering gestures from soap opera stars, you will, within a week, be able to handle the basic repertoire of suffering statements. You will be able to say,
It's all right, I've got nothing to say. You go and enjoy yourself with those friends of yours.
later adding,
But please take care, one never knows.
even.
And don't be late. How will I go to bed till I know you're safely back?
With practice, you might even be able to say,
I'm so glad this happened to me and not to you.
or,
I'm lucky, very lucky, to have to suffer all this for you.
the Jewish mother prefers staying at home. Going out at night isn't her cup of tea, lemon tea to be precise. Either it's too cold, or tomorrow one must get up early, or tonight, or of all nights, there's such a lovely show on TV. Anyway, what difference does it make? Anything will shape a good excuse to stay home all cozy with a little shot of brandy. Nevertheless, there are occasions when the Jewish mother cannot refuse an invitation and simply must leave her den for a couple of hours. The first problem arises if she has to travel by car, for
My car has to be avoided at all costs. If there's no other way out, I recommend getting up early in the morning and spending 3 hours praying out about the house. Half an hour before leaving, and during the trip itself, read to the driver a report on road accidents, statistics of the number of people killed each day. This will make him drive more carefully. If you're traveling with your son and daughter-in-law, they will surely try to bump you in the back seat. Don't fall into the trap. Demand to be seated in the front seat. And then remind them that that is the most dangerous place in the car. Do not hesitate to grab the wheel if you think your son has not seen a child with a bicycle 3 blocks away. And as a matter of fact...
Thank you.
Well, you mention it. I was only trying to help.
Let us imagine that the dreaded night has finally come and the Jewish mother and her son have to go out to dinner. True to her tradition, and where would she be without tradition? The Jewish mother will follow certain steps. Number 1, motivation.
Unbelievable! This is such a lack of consideration to force an old woman like me into the cold night. It is so selfish of them. Couldn't they have come here? Isn't that place enough? No, sir. We must force the elements, rave ourselves into the night when here at home is alive.
Mother! They have been here 5 times already, and they wish to pay us back your kindness by having us over.
My kindness?
Yes, your kindness.
If they want us over, it's because they do not like my cooking. She wants to show off. And all she'll do is heat some frozen supermarket dinner. No, you can mind me, gentlemen. I saw her first the other night. Sniffing at my carrot pie as though it were dumb. I have had a mind to take the plate away.
Mother, we are already 10 minutes late. I'll be waiting for you by the car downstairs.
Yes, you go down. I won't take a minute.
According to recent scientific research, the son will have to wait in the car a minimum of 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, even before he hears us from his mother again. So here we go, stage 2, lights.
Mother!
Jacob, there's no need to shout. I may be old, but I can hear pretty well. Not like your father's sister, though she's 6 months younger than me.
Can we leave?
Of course we can. Wait, I forgot the bedroom lights on. The lights were off. But just in case, you know, these lights people charge dearer than what with my bed.
Can we leave now, Mama?
Stage 3, gas.
We're already 20 minutes late.
Of course we can. Wait! I thought I had left the gas open. Well, with the hurry you're in, the rest one can forget. And then boom! I saw on TV the other night how a gas leak blew up. Do you think it might rain?
Those white spots up there are stars, Mother.
There's no need to be rude. And it won't be the first time that suddenly swoosh, a wind blows in a storm and it starts pouring. You just wait here. I'll go and see that.
Windows closed. Stage 4.
Mother, we are late!
Jacob, don't shout at me, it's so rude.
But it's getting late, Mama!
Am I to be blamed? Am I responsible if it rains? Am I responsible if the house floods because you left an open window? Sometimes I get tired of always having to look after you. You look so defenseless, my son.
Can we leave now?
Who's stopping you? Why do you blame me for your lack of initiative? I do hope one day you do grow up.
You must be eating the dessert by now.
What? Are they going to wait for us to arrive? What do they invite us for them?
Are you sure you're not forgetting anything?
How unfair you can be with your poor mother that only cares for your well-being. Stop! You must return!
Return?
Look at the people.
Yes.
See, they're all wearing overcoats and scarves.
So?
They're all warm.
And aren't you warm in the car?
In the car. What if the heater stops working? What when I get off the car? Oh, children, how can you be so selfish and forget about your elderly? You wait here. I'll go and get one.
Mother, we're an hour late, an hour!
Jacob! It's the third time you've shouted at me. If your father were alive, he wouldn't allow it.
It's a lack of respect for these people.
So now you call me disrespectful. This is what I get for all my sacrifice. Insulted and humiliated by my very own flesh and blood. 9 months I bore at the horrendous pains of delivery. To be at my poor old age called disrespectful. Now you go alone. Go with those friends of yours who are surely more respectful than this old woman. I don't feel like going out any longer.
Life for the Jewish mother is a never-ending battle. She must fight for her son to be fed properly, not just nibble here and there as he wishes. So here we go, round 1, a delicious meal.
Table! Dinner is ready for my babe! Oh.
Thank you, Mom.
Tastes good, doesn't it?
Quite.
What do you mean, quite?
Quite good, that's what I meant.
Does it like anything?
No, I said it tastes good.
No, you said quite good, which is not the same. You did not say very good. I believe you're not enjoying your meal, and meat ought to be enjoyed.
Mother, you know I have always enjoyed your spaghetti.
Yes.
And then?
That's what I'm asking myself.
Asking yourself what?
Why today of all days my spaghetti don't taste good?
I haven't said that.
Well, they don't seem to be good enough. You haven't finished them.
I'm not hungry today.
What?
Round 2, diagnosis.
You actually said you're not hungry.
Well, I'm not hungry as other days.
And since when is it the prerequisite to be hungry to be able to eat?
No, you just eat less.
Why?
Because you're hungry.
And you today of all days aren't hungry.
I'm not very hungry.
Are you sick? Aren't you feeling well? What's the matter with you?
I'm perfectly all right.
Ah, perfectly right, and you're hungry.
I'm not hungry as other days, that's all,
No,
Mama.
no. When you feel better, you eat more.
I had breakfast late, that's it.
No. I saw you left 2 slices of toast uneaten, untouched. They were.
They were cold.
How can you say they were cold when they were freshly made?
The first were hot, those were cold.
I believe it was very cold.
But Mother!
You're shivering.
But
And you're even stammering, you're sweating cold.
Nonsense, I'm not
You
sweating!
say you're dead because you're weak, and you know why you're weak? Because you don't eat enough.
Round 3, the efficient use of guilt.
Now what's the matter with you, Mom?
No, nothing.
Oh, don't tell me you're upset because of the food. I have wiped the plate clean. I've eaten everything, Mama.
Yes, just to make me happy. You felt an obligation, not because they taste good.
No, I did what I wanted to, Mother. I don't want any more now.
All right. It's just to think I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's so cold and bad for my poor head, to arrive at the supermarket, first of all, to get you your tomatoes, the best one, the round ones, to prepare the sauce you liked so much, the one you liked so much, because I thought I knew what my son liked to eat.
But it was a delicious meal, Mama.
A delicious meal of which you want only one helping. Son, it's no use pretending. I know. You have found my dinner horrible. Just to think, I kept telling myself what I was preparing it.
Mother, I know how you sacrifice yourself for me. By eating your dinner, I have shown my recognition.
You see, you have done it to thank me, not because you tasted good. You did it out of pity, out of compassion.
That's not true.
No.
Of course not.
I need some more.
Round 4, reaching an agreement.
But Mother, how can I make you understand?
Understand you? I do.
Mother, listen, please listen, Mother. It simply isn't possible that every meal turns into a battle simply because I don't want to eat more and more and more.
I do it for your own good.
I know, Mother, but love can kill. Some food can kill too, not because it tastes bad. Just because it is too much. Do you fully understand?
Understand you? Of course I do. Not understand you. Who can understand you better than your own mother? Those friends of yours.
Good. So from now onwards, you will allow me to eat just what I want to. Eat what I want to, and not what you want to.
But darling, I always do what you want. You're my most precious possession.
Yes, but I'm talking about the volume of food. There are days when I can eat 1, 2, maybe 3 platefuls. But there are others when I can make do with just 1. Is that clear?
Clear, clear. Very clear.
Am I right, Mama?
You're always right. What a silly question to ask.
You will not get angry or mad or sad if any other day, say today for example, I don't want to eat anymore.
Come on, Jacob. You know me to be a reasonable woman.
We agree at last.
As usual. Some more spaghetti?
Remember the war.
You don't want to eat because you don't know what a war is. We've got all this wonderful food, so now you eat it. What we suffered during the war. And to last of the week if we were lucky.
Oh, I'm really very sorry about you, Mom.
Now you've got food to eat, so eat it. And you must be ready for the next
dish.
Next war.
I think I had enough.
No, come on, Jacob, there's so little left. A few more spoonfuls. I'm going to throw this away. You remember the war. Jacob, where are you going?
To the bathroom,
You see, I was right, as usual. You're not feeling well because you eat so little.
Round 6. The sweet blow.
I'm not feeling well, Mother.
Look what Mama has here to set you right.
What?
A delicious bland caramel.
No.
With whipped cream.
No.
With dulce de leche. No!
One of the toughest moments in the life of the Jewish mother comes with her son's adolescence, when she realizes that her son, her pet, her precious, has finally discovered the existence of...
Jacob! I've told you 1,000 times not to peek through the keyhole when I'm taking a bath.
This moment finally comes, and how to deal with it has been extensively discussed by doctors, anthropologists, psychologists, teachers, everybody except the Jewish mother. She refuses to acknowledge that her son...
My son what? My son is a perfectly normal child. Just like his mother.
All the extant theories, reports and studies clash against her intimate conviction that
Jacob was, is and will be a healthy boy. A good son who loves his mommy above all.
in the meantime, Jacob spends his nights staring at the ceiling, shaping out the mysteries of life.
Jacob? Hands out of your pocket.
Crossed dimensions, crossed orders invade his private world. Fears creep in, and curiosity and instinct seem to be stronger than his mother's rules.
And I don't want you to lock yourself up in your room. Since when can't your mother enter whenever she wishes?
It is a time when the Jewish mother must really look after her son.
Jacob! Jacob! Open that door! What are you doing in there? Let me see. I'll have that door removed. I'm your mother.
But there's nothing the Jewish mother can do. She will have to resort to the strictest of scientific languages to convey her message as aseptically as possible. Because her son has discovered that he has
Birdie. Some boys have a little bird. Other boys don't have one. The boys that don't have are called girls.
So it is that, against her will, the Jewish mother has to give a lecture on that disgusting subject, sexual education.
Jacob! Jacob, come here. We're going to have a fun discussion, you and I. So sit down here and shut up. Do you understand? When you are a grown-up man, you will discover what it is really for. So I needn't go into details. All you should know is that all your friends tell you, all you get in the street, is not true. This business about the stork and Paris, Well, it's not very accurate. But this I'll explain later on, not now. What you should never do is lock yourself up in your room or in the bathroom or go about with your hands in your pockets. For the time being, all you should do is trust your mother and ask no questions. Understood?
Why do the children say I would go blind if...
Oh, shut up! Don't let me hear such horrid things in this house.
The other day, a boy at school wanted me to show him...
A sin, that boy is a pervert. I'm going to go and complain to the school authorities first.
The other day, Mommy, the other day, I was here at the door. And two girls asked me, do you have a birdie or a nest? And I didn't know what to answer. In the end, I said, a birdie. And the girls laughed at me. They laughed at me and said, come on, show it, show it, show it. And I felt ashamed, Mommy. And they laughed at me and said, if you don't show it, you have no birdie, you have a nest. And they laughed even more. And they went and told all the kids on the block that I had a nest. Now at school they call me...
Enough! You see, I was right as usual. That you should have stayed here by your mother's side. If you had stayed by your mother's side, nothing like this would have happened. It is all your fault for having disobeyed your mother.
But Mother, how does a bird get into the nest?
Shut up! No dirty questions in this house!
Do you have a nest, Mother?
It has nothing to do with birds. Do you understand? A mother has nothing to do with all those dirty things which are taught in the street or at school. A mother is a mother!
One day, the dreaded enemy makes her ghastly appearance. The other woman. Her son has fallen in love. But is she a fit and proper wife for her precious? Many contradictory emotions burst simultaneously, but one is predominant. She must defeat the enemy.
Mother, this is my...
There's nothing to explain. You do what you think is right. It is, after all, your life that you're spoiling. But if you were to ask for my advice, as you used to do before this woman interfered in our relationship, I would tell you you're too young.
There are 3 questions which are vital for the rival to get the Jewish mother's consent. First,
Is he Jewish?
then,
What does her father do for a living?
and obviously,
Does he like having babies?
if the girl's answers were,
My name is Carla A. And my father, well, he works as a teacher. And I believe a young couple should spend more time alone before thinking about having babies.
the Jewish mother's reaction will be,
Did you notice her teeth? They seem to be too large for her mouth. She looks like a rabbit. And that hair.
but if the girl's answers are,
My name is Jessica Brombromstein. and my father is the doctor. And I wish I could start having babies tomorrow.
the Jewish mother will say.
You see, Jacob, those teeth of her show that she has been properly fed by her mother. How cute she looks, and not here.
And Operation Marry Quick is set in motion.
Better hurry up. What if she changes her mind? It's so difficult to find a decent girl nowadays. What with all this modern education?
And there are no valid excuses.
And you can always come here and live with me. There's plenty of space.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
Oh, not in the very least. And after all, you'll be so busy looking after the baby. When you have it, of course. I do not want to interfere. I'm not one of those mothers who...
The Jewish mother must make sure that the girlfriend understands what a treasure her son is. For a relaxed atmosphere, there is nothing like sharing dinner.
And he's so delicate.
Yes?
He likes spaghetti with tomato sauce. But the tomatoes must be the round ones. And the sauce should not be very hot. If not, he gets stormy, eh? And just imagine.
The conversation can carry on for hours till the Jewish mother realizes she must leave them alone.
And I don't know why I'm telling you all this, since you both will come here to live with me.
No, Mother.
A wise decision if you ask me. Now I will leave you alone. You must have so much to talk to each other. Jacob!
Yes, Mother.
Would you mind if I sit over there? The light of that lamp helps my tired eyes read so much better.
And so the children finally get married. But they should be made aware that marriage has one sole purpose.
A boy. I want a baby boy. I know we're living in difficult times, but I can always help one way or another. After all, what is a mother on earth for but to help her son?
The Jewish mother has to talk to her daughter-in-law before they go off on the honeymoon.
Now you leave us alone. Jessica, dearest, I'm entrusting you with my most precious possession. I have been looking after him for these unexperienced 22 years of his. Spending sleepless nights for you. Working extra hours to pay for his education for you. Burning my hands in the kitchen to feed him well for you. I know how you wish to thank me, but there's no need. I know what life is like. I cannot understand those mothers who interfere with. I'm not one of those. Fortunately, I'm very open-minded.
Yes, really, but you...
Oh, thank you for looking after my son. I love having these conversations with you. I never guessed you could be so mature. Oh.
And so the children finally leave on the honeymoon, and Jacob remembers to send his mother a postcard.
And we went to have dinner to a typical restaurant. Ah, heaven knows what poison they cook. That was her idea for sure. And we went out to sea in a fisherman's boat. Ah, my only son fighting giant waves. Oh, Jacob, Jacob, to what perils have you exposed yourself to satisfy her whims? I should never have let them go alone. They will go horse riding, those animals which are so dirty. Oh, Jacob, Jacob, will I ever rest till you return to your mommy?
The son's return is a reason for all to rejoice.
Hi, my dear! I'm so happy to see you, my darling.
I'm also very happy to see you, Mom. Did you say hello to Jessica?
Back from the honeymoon, it is time to share the joys of everyday life.
Carry on. Go out tonight. Why should I ask you to stay here and keep company to an old woman? It is enough for me to share my house and pension with you. Darling.
Yes?
Isn't that skirt too short? It's just my opinion, nothing really to pay attention to. But I believe that as Jacob's wife, it should be longer.
The newlyweds should be reminded that marriage has a sole purpose. The Jewish mother can be very subtle.
You hear that Sarah, though she got married just 1 month after you, is already expecting a child?
Not a day should go by without a casual remark.
The butcher's closing tomorrow. He's taking his wife to hospital. Twins, apparently.
The approach can get somewhat more straightforward.
Oh, how funny. The butcher's mother has 2 grandchildren, and I have none.
Lacking no response, she must become direct.
Jacob, I think you should take this girl to a doctor. She's not normal.
At this point, there are 2 ways out. Either the married couple leaves, which they cannot, for the house they are living in is hers, or they give her the baby she wants.
Mother, we have some news to tell you.
Ah, don't tell me, don't tell me.
It's a big surprise. We want
My son, oh, I knew it. Oh, Jacob, how can you be so unconsidered and leave this poor mother standing? You must look after her. If I had been you, darling, I would have waited longer. Congratulations anyway.
During the following months, there is no other topic but the arrival of the heir.
One for you and one for the baby, one for you.
I bought you these magazines.
They are very expensive, I can assure you. They have everything you need to know. But if you have any doubt,
You can always ask me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. After all, only heaven knows the sacrifice I've done for Jacob. Isn't it so? Tell her. Tell her.
Till the expected date finally comes.
I believe you should be going to the clinic.
Wait!
No. No, Jacob, you call the doctor and tell her she's in terrible pain. After all, what do we
Mother,
make?
really,
We're going to use it. Jacob, hurry. Jacob! You look after my grandson. Jacob, please. Jessica! It will be a boy. Won't it?
The news is confirmed.
A son, I knew it. And he looks just like Jacob, just like me. A nurse says that he has his mother's eyes. But that's not true. He looks like our family.
And this is a moment, ladies and gentlemen, when the Jewish mother undergoes a strange metamorphosis. She abandons her role as a Jewish mother to open her wings as a Jewish grandmother.
Say, Mommy.